Ancient texts speak of creatures so vast that entire cities could rest within their bellies. What scholars have long dismissed as mere allegory may contain fragments of a truth far more unsettling than any myth. The boundaries between divine miracle and marine horror blur when examined through the lens of documented encounters with things that should not exist in our oceans. Before we begin our investigation, subscribe for more unsolved cases. The archaeological discovery occurred on a rain-soaked morning in late September 1997 along the limestone cliffs of Tel Dor, Israel. Dr. Sarah Hoffman, a marine archaeologist from Hebrew University, had been examining Phoenician ruins when her team uncovered something that would challenge everything scholars believed about ancient maritime legends. Buried beneath layers of sediment dating back 2,700 years, the excavation revealed a collection of clay tablets covered in cuneiform script. The tablets contained detailed accounts of encounters with massive sea creatures written by Assyrian naval commanders who had witnessed events that defied rational explanation. The first tablet described a creature of impossible dimensions emerging from the depths near the coast of what is now Lebanon. According to the ancient text, the beast measured over 200 cubits in length, with a mouth capable of swallowing entire fishing vessels. The commander wrote of watching helplessly as the creature consumed a ship carrying 30 men, only to surface hours later and expel the vessel intact, its crew somehow still alive. Dr. Hoffman's translation work revealed disturbing parallels between these accounts and the biblical story of Jonah. The tablets predated the Hebrew text by several centuries, suggesting that the whale narrative might have been based on actual encounters with something far more sinister than any known marine animal. The second tablet contained even more troubling details. It described how the creature's interior was not the expected digestive cavity, but rather a vast hollow space filled with breathable air. The Assyrian text mentions strange bioluminescent growths along the creature's inner walls, providing an eerie blue-green illumination that allowed swallowed victims to survive for extended periods. Marine biologist Dr. Marcus Chen, called in to examine the findings, found himself confronting anatomical descriptions that violated every principle of known biology. No whale or any other sea creature possessed the internal structure described in the tablets. The ancient accounts spoke of chambers within chambers, of passages that led deeper into the creature's body, and of sounds that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. The third tablet revealed the most unsettling aspect of these encounters. According to the Assyrian records, those who survived being swallowed by the creature returned fundamentally changed. They spoke of visions experienced while trapped within the beast, of communications with an intelligence that was neither human nor divine. The survivors described receiving knowledge about the ocean's deepest secrets, information that proved accurate when tested by ancient navigators. Dr. Hoffman's team discovered that the tablets contained precise coordinates for underwater locations that the ancient Assyrians should not have known existed. When modern sonar equipment was used to survey these areas, the results confirmed the presence of massive underwater structures that resembled the creature's internal architecture as described in the texts. The investigation took an unexpected turn when Dr. Chen compared the tablet descriptions with documented cases of modern whale encounters. A disturbing pattern emerged from maritime records, spanning the past 2 centuries. Ships had reported encounters with whales of unprecedented size, creatures that exhibited behaviors completely inconsistent with known cetacean species. The merchant vessel Prosperity had logged an encounter in 1843 while crossing the Mediterranean. The ship's captain described a whale that approached the vessel and remained motionless beside it for over 3 hours. The creature's size was estimated at nearly 300 feet, far exceeding any known whale species. Most disturbing was the captain's report that the whale's eye visible above the waterline appeared to track the movements of individual crew members with what seemed like deliberate intelligence. Similar accounts appeared in naval records from the 1860s. Heights Challenger documented an encounter with a massive whale that exhibited bioluminescent patterns along its flanks. The creature's behavior suggested not random feeding activity, but purposeful interaction with the ship. The whale positioned itself directly beneath the vessel and remained there for hours, its massive bulk clearly visible through the clear water. Dr. Hoffman's research uncovered a classified report from the Israeli Navy dating to 1974. A submarine patrol in the eastern Mediterranean had detected sonar signatures indicating the presence of a creature measuring over 400 feet in length. The sonar readings showed internal structures within the creature that were geometrically impossible for any known biological entity. The submarine's crew reported that the creature appeared to be observing their vessel, matching their movements and maintaining a consistent distance. When the submarine attempted to surface, the creature followed, rising from depths that should have been fatal to any air-breathing marine animal. The most chilling discovery came from the fourth tablet, which described the creature's apparent ability to communicate with those trapped within its body. The ancient text spoke of a voice that resonated through the creature's internal chambers, speaking in languages that the victims somehow understood, despite never having heard them before. The voice conveyed information about the ocean's true nature, describing vast underwater civilizations and intelligences that had existed long before human civilization. Dr. Chen's analysis of modern whale behavior data revealed anomalies that supported the ancient account. Hydrophone recordings from deep-sea monitoring stations had detected whale songs with frequencies and patterns that did not match any known species. The songs appeared to contain structured information, suggesting a level of intelligence far beyond what marine biology considered possible. The recordings revealed that these anomalous whale songs occurred in locations that corresponded precisely with the coordinates mentioned in the Assyrian tablets. The songs were detected at depths where no known whale species could survive, yet the acoustic signatures clearly indicated biological rather than mechanical origins. A review of missing persons reports from coastal areas revealed another disturbing pattern. Over the past 50 years, dozens of individuals had disappeared while swimming or diving in areas where the anomalous whale songs had been recorded. In several cases, witnesses reported seeing massive shapes moving beneath the water just before the disappearances occurred. The investigation faced an unexpected obstacle when Dr. Hoffman's team attempted to conduct underwater surveys of the coordinates mentioned in the tablets. Sonar equipment consistently malfunctioned when approaching these locations, producing readings that suggested the presence of structures that defied three-dimensional geometry. Underwater cameras deployed at these sites captured images that challenged conventional understanding of marine environments. The footage showed vast caverns that appeared to extend far beyond what the ocean floor's geology could support. The caverns contained what appeared to be architectural elements, suggesting intelligence behind their construction. The most disturbing footage showed movement within these underwater structures. Massive shapes could be seen gliding through the caverns, their size and behavior consistent with the creatures described in the ancient tablets. The shapes appeared to be observing the camera equipment, approaching with what seemed like deliberate curiosity. Dr. Hoffman's final report, submitted to the Israeli Antiquities Authority, raised questions that official academia was reluctant to address. The evidence suggested that the biblical account of Jonah represented not divine intervention, but an encounter with entities that inhabited the ocean's deepest regions. These creatures possessed capabilities that transcended known biological limitations. The report proposed that ancient maritime civilizations had regular contact with these entities, developing religious and mythological frameworks to explain encounters that defied rational understanding. The whale that swallowed Jonah was not a miracle, but a documented example of interactions that occurred throughout human history. The investigation was quietly classified after Dr. Hoffman's team reported additional discoveries that government officials deemed too sensitive for public release. The tablets were transferred to an undisclosed location, and further research was suspended indefinitely. Recent satellite imagery of the Mediterranean has detected thermal anomalies in areas corresponding to the ancient coordinates. The anomalies suggest the presence of massive moving objects beneath the surface, objects that appear to be far larger than any known marine life. The implications of the Tel Dor discovery extend far beyond archaeological significance. If the ancient accounts are accurate, humanity shares the oceans with intelligences that have observed our species throughout recorded history. The whale that swallowed Jonah may have been conducting the same type of examination that continues today in the deepest parts of our seas. What do you think really happened to those ancient sailors who claim to have survived being swallowed by creatures from the deep? Subscribe to uncover more cases where ancient mysteries intersect with modern discoveries that challenge everything we thought we knew about our world.